everybody, Doug Mystic Guy here. Just wanted to get ready to start our turn 5 and 6 of A Touch of Evil. Hey, got a question that I wanted to answer. Why do I go by Doug Mystic Guy? And that's because that's my name on Board Game Geek. So if you ever wondered, my name's really just Doug, but I go by Doug Mystic Guy because it's recognizable on the Geek. Anyway, continuing on, we had a couple corrections from the last turn, and I'm going to fix those now. First off, the easy one, is Lucy Hambrook. She got her spirit increased, and I didn't pay her 2 investigation tokens for the attempt. And then the more important one was the card that that our guy Inspector Cook had here, Secret Passage. Here it is. Sorry, I bumped my head on the lamp. Anyway, if you notice at the bottom here, it says, and immediately move to and encounter any other namespace on the board. We did not do that. So I'm going to do that now. Now, he was at the manor when he got that. So I think that I'm going to take this opportunity to get him someplace useful. Now, I was thinking the end of the monastery. So I'm going to take him to the monastery. We're going to encounter the monastery space there over in Echo Lake. So finally he's going to get over to that spot there. And we're going to take care of that right now, just focusing in. You can see we can buy monastery item cards. He has quite a few investigation tokens, but I think, yeah, he can do that first. Yeah, so first thing he wants to do is try and pick up the investigation tokens that are there. Those do require a roll, so we're going to get to that right now. To acquire the investigation tokens that are there, he's got to roll 4 dice. Now remember, it's mandatory that you go after the space too, but we're going to roll those. There's 3 investigation tokens there for every 5 or 6. He can get 2 of them. He got 2 of them from that. So there's still 1 left there, and he gets to pile that on the board. Now we're also going to take a look at the monastery items. I play the same way with the monastery items that I do for the town items. You get to draw 3 and look at them, so we're going to put those out right here, and then he can purchase those as he sees fit. So what we have here is we have an Oath of Devotion, which gives him an additional spirit and also gains him the keyword holy. Does not count against his carrying limit. That's pretty good, but he can only carry 1 oath at a time. We also have the crossbow, which would increase his combat there by quite a bit. Let me see if I'm not sure why I'm not being able to get that into focus. But anyway, let me pause for a second and see if I can. That's better. Yeah, so the crossbow can give +1 combat if you roll at least 1 6 on any of the dice. You do 1 extra hit. That's very good. And then, of course, the holy water. You can discard this to automatically do d6 to a vampire, ghost, or demon minion. That's pretty good, but it is a discard item, so I'm more likely to get one of these 2. Both of these have a permanent effect. The Inspector's Spirit is actually really weak, and he's got enough tokens here, investigation. So I think we're going to spend 5, and we're going to buy that crossbow. So we're going to take that and put it with his gear. Now he's got 2 items for use there, and then the crossbow is pretty effective. So, and then these 2 are going to get discarded up here with the monastery items, and eventually I may have to reshuffle that, but that is going to catch us up, and now we can officially move on to turn 5, where we will have Inspector Cook actually going first. So Inspector Cook is actually in pretty good shape here right now. He's got this crossbow, he's got his ally there, and he's got some investigation tokens that are helping him out. I think what we're going to do, though, is he's got lots of stuff he can get on the board here. He cannot get to the inn. Remember, we have a blocked road between the inn and the monastery, so he can't actually get there from that direction. He has to travel south. So we're going to roll his movement die. He rolled a 4. Don't know that he's going to have to get... Yeah, so he can go here. You know what he's going to do? Oh, man, he can get down to the south docks, I suppose. Or he can stop there and collect the investigation, or he can move to the island in the middle of the Forgotten Island. It's going to cost him 2 moves or 3 moves. He's got a 4, so he's used 1. Does he want to go to the Forgotten Island? He's got a combat of 3. Yeah, why not? He's not hurt right now. We're going to use 2 moves to go there to the Forgotten Island, and we're going to encounter that space. Now, when he moves off, that's a little more challenging. So, Vengeful Totem. Don't think this is good. Pulling aside the branches, you are faced with a hideous creation. Its dark eyes full of rage. You should not have come here. Make an honor 6+ test and gain 3 investigation for every 6. If failed, you are cursed. Take a Curse of the Werewolf card. Hopefully that won't happen. He does have an honor of 4. So let's get 4 dice and roll them. And he did roll a 6. So he did succeed and does not suffer from that. So he gets to take... he's gained 3 investigation for every 6. He only rolled 1. That's pretty hefty amount of investigation possibly there, but that does give him 3 more investigation back. And that will end Inspector Cook's turn, as he has encountered the Forgotten Island. So next we'll move on to Katrina the Outlaw. Here, she wants to get up to the manor house because she's got that key still, and she seems hell-bent to get up there by hook or by crook to get to see if what the rusty key will open. She moved a whopping 2. She doesn't have much in the way of... Okay, well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to just go 1, 2. She'll be on that space right there. So now what that means is next time we roll movement, if we roll a 1, instead of rolling an event card, she actually has an encounter. Not too good. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I don't think it's going to amount to much. But that also, unfortunately, ends her turn that quickly. So we're going to move on to Lucy Handbook. It's Lucy. She is actually at the church right now. She does have the saber. I think she might take off and head down toward the abandoned keep there and see what we can find. Let's do that. She rolled a 6 on her movement, and she's going to go to the doctor's office, to this space, and over to the abandoned keep, where she will draw an abandoned keep card. Let's see what she gets. Okay, let's focus in here. Come on, there we go. As you enter the damp passage, the temperature seems to drop. You are not alone. Make a Cunning 5 test and gain 2 investigation for each 5+. If failed, draw a haunting to fight. Okay. Well, that could be interesting. Alright, let's see if she can pull this off, because she actually has a 1 Cunning. Yeah, so she's going to roll 1 dice and see if she rolls a 5. And where'd it go? Oh man, I don't remember which die. I'm gonna roll. Okay, she rolled a 1, so she failed. Let me go get the the haunting, and we'll take that from there. So I am actually going to redraw this card. If you notice down in the bottom corner, it has a TC standing for the coast, and this is a very coast-specific item using the haunting cards. So I'm actually going to discard that for now, because I don't want to make the mistake of using those cards and having to go search for things like special cards and stuff. I'm going to draw another abandoned keep, and we'll deal with that one the way it is. Okay, let's draw one now. We'll see what happens. So she's down the abandoned keep, and we draw a specter. It's got a fight dice of 2, 3 wounds. You must use spirit to combat this. When fighting the specter, if defeated, you gain 3 investigation. Well, she does have 4 spirit, so that's a good thing. She's going to roll for her spirit, and then of course she's going to be attacked back by the specter. So in her attack, she hit twice, so she's going to do 2 wounds out of the 3 to the Spectre here. It's actually 2. And then the Spectre is going to get to attack back with its 2 fight dice against Lucy, where it did 1 wound to her. So Lucy is injured. This is a bit of a risk for her. Oh wait, she's lucky. Once per fight round she can force a reroll, so I'm going to force a reroll on this 6. It becomes a 2. She does not get injured in that attack. And she gets to attack the Spectre back, where she gets 1 more hit, which will be enough to kill the Spectre. The Spectre rolls its 2 fight dice, rolls 2 2s, and does nothing back. So she took no wounds in that fight against the Spectre, and she killed it, gaining her 3 additional investigation tokens as a reward. So that's pretty good. She succeeded in her mission at the Abandoned Keep. Okay. That will be the end of Lucy Hanbrook's turn, and we'll move on to Carl the Soldier. Carl, he's doing pretty good. He's got that extra endurance. He's got some bonuses going on here, and he's pretty good in a fight, but he hasn't had to fight yet, and he doesn't have any items. So I think for his turn, see which one was this? Was the event card that gave him that? So I think in his turn he's going to try and get to a location where he can actually do something. That gets him pretty much anywhere. I think, let's see, let's start him at the abandoned, let's go up to the Manor House with him. He hasn't been up to the Manor House. Might get something good there. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the Manor, draw a Manor card. Okay, hold on. Okay, reach over, okay. Oh, okay. He found the family Bible. Gives him +2 spirit. While you have they have the family Bible, you gain the keyword holy, which means things that are affected by the holy keyword will be impacted. Now, this is interesting because Carl's not really typically a spiritual guy, but he's right now got a spirit of 4, which is going to help him a lot. And that's going to end Carl's turn and bring us to the mystery phase for turn 5. Okay, now we're getting ready to do our advanced cooperative mystery phase for turn 5. I'm going to roll the dice. We roll an 8. 8, murder. Draw a random location and places 3 investigations there. Move the shadow track 1 step closer to darkness. This counts as though the mystery card murder had been played from the villain ability. Okay, well we've run into this one before. So first off, we're going to draw a random location. That location is going to be the doctor's office. So, all right, and we're going to put 3 investigation tokens there. So one of the poor townspeople at the doctor's office was murdered. What a shame, huh? And to do that, we're going to put 3 tokens here at the doctor's office. And then we're going to go to, this is really going to be another useless thing, so I mean, I'm just going to read it to you. I'm not going to do it because it won't amount to anything. But we get the horseman, horseman rides tonight. No, wait, where it is? Here it is. The see the endless ride. It basically anytime a murder card is played, he comes from the same random location and heads toward the town hall in the straightest path possible, attacking any players along the way. So he killed somebody, rode into the town hall, and disappeared, basically, is what happened. He didn't actually encounter a player. So anyway, that's going to end that piece for our mystery phase. Now we just have to draw our mystery card. Mystery card, we've drawn Tide of Darkness. A wave of villains' minions attack. Roll once on the villain minion chart. Reroll any event result, and place 2 minions as well as 2 investigations at 3 locations. Place a minion and 2 investigations. So we're going to roll that first. Now, there is an event, which is the 4, 6. So basically, I roll a 1. No, see, the first one I roll is a 5, meaningless 5 again, and I rolled a 1. So a 1 here means that a barge-ass town came out on the board in the game, and that's going to appear at the end. So there is a hound. Let's see if I can get him in the Barge's Hound is going to appear up here at the end, along with, just read this card right, along with 2 investigation tokens. So let me get those out as well. And put them at the end too. Now we got to do that one more time if I read the card right. Let me just check it again. Oh, 3, okay. 2, okay, we got to do it 3 different locations. So the next one to 5, next one's a 6. Okay, I'm getting nothing but events. A 1 again, so another Barge's Town will go out. And that one will be at the town hall. So there's actually a Barge's evil beastie running around the town hall, which requires another 2 investigation tokens to go there. Basically, they're in these creatures attacking. They're also leaving clues for us around the town as to the whereabouts of the lair of the minion and what his dark and evil plans are. So we got to do one more. A 5, a 3. Okay, so that's still in a 3 is going to be a ghost soldier. That's the ghost soldier. We have one on the board already. And after that, I'll show you what the Barge's Towns do. That's going to be at the crossroads. So, yeah, the crossroads are right here. And there's going to be a ghost soldier. I don't know if you can see that clearly or not. It is actually a ghost soldier. Let's do it this way. He's at the crossroads. We'll leave him there, but we'll try and focus so you can see the picture. There we go. Okay, and that's going to have 2 more locations put, or investigation tokens put there, which I will do now. So rather eventful phase, mystery phase for us. Now the Barghest, however you pronounce them, I'm not sure. They're pretty tough. They have 4 fight dice. They get 4 investigations when we defeat them. They take 2 wounds, and at the start of each mystery phase, the Barghest moves up to 2 spaces toward the nearest hero. So at the start of the next mystery phase, if more than one, Barghest will target the hero with the highest honor. If the Barge's Town reaches a hero, immediately work out any fights as normal. When defeated, roll a d6. On a roll of 4 plus, the hero immediately places the Barge's Town back into play in an empty namespace on the board. Wow, that's pretty rough. So even when you defeat them, you may not defeat them because they're like ghost dogs of some kind. But that's going to end our mystery phase for turn 5. So now we're going to go on to our player turn 6, starting with Katrina, the outlaw. Okay, here we are with Katrina the Outlaw. It's her turn now, and she's still trying to get to her key. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to roll for her movement. She rolled a 5. She is going to move up to the manor, and she's finally going to get the massive quest to be able to use her key. It's taken her multiple turns to get there. So again, what does the key do? I don't even know if it was that worth it. Okay, we know where it was. It was at the... so she gets an action to gain a d6 investigation. She's still going to encounter the space. It's mandatory. I believe she has to do that first. So anyway, she's going to encounter the manor and draw a card. Oh, nice. What the heck is this thing? A gibbering evil. You may not escape, so we can't run away. Hits on a roll of 3+ instead of the normal 5 or 6. If KO'd by gibbering evil, you automatically become possessed. If defeated, gain 5 investigation tokens. Well, Katrina is not the toughest of our fighters. She only has 2 dice right now. But let's see if I have a card that can help her. I do. Looking over the cards. Okay, yeah, we're going to play this card and give her 2 more fight dice. So she's going to have, at least for this round, so she's going to have 4 fight dice going into the first round. Okay, wow, she did really, really, really good. She got 3 hits. Oh wait, he hits. Oh wait, that's not true. She got 4 hits on him, so she gets 3+. Okay. Wow, so she did a lot of damage there. You may not escape. Hits on a roll of 3+. Oh, he hits on a roll of 3+. Okay, but he only got 1 dice. Anyway, she did enough damage. She did not do enough. She did 3 wounds to him. So that's going to hurt him, but it's not enough to kill him. She's going to have to go at least one more round with the guy. I think she can survive that, though. Okay, and then the guy gets to roll back. He hits on a 3 or better. He rolls a 1 and actually misses Katrina. Now this card's gone, so she doesn't get to have that twice in a row. But she does get to roll 2 dice now. She needs an item, I tell you. She did roll 1 more hit, so she does kill this guy. Let's see if he damages her back. He does actually damage her back. Oh wait, you know what? She did kill it because she has a special ability. She's deadly and hits on a 4, 5, or 6. So she did not take a wound from this guy. And therefore killed it. So she gets 5 investigations for killing the creature there. We're going to get those out. We're going to get her a big 5 spot. Haven't shown you these yet, but these are bigger investigation tokens that represent 5 coins. So that's where she's at right now, and then she's going to use her key finally, which gives her a d6. She rolled a 3, so she gets 3 more investigations. Okay, so she's going to get 3 more. It was a good turn, not a bad turn for her at all. Hoping to get her some items to make her more effective, but we didn't do that. However, she's got a lot of stuff, so she can go back to town and buy some things. So again, pretty effective turn for her at the Manor House. That is going to end Katrina the Outlaw's turn. Lucy Handbook for turn 6. She's still down at the Abandoned Keep. I think what she's going to do, she's not injured or anything, she's got a lot of money. I want to see if she can move to see if she can go buy some things at the town, perhaps. Let's see. She only rolled a 2. Let's see what she can do here. With a 2, not much. Yeah, she'll just move up to here. And these are not here, they're actually at the doctor's office. And that's going to end her turn. Of course, you know, next turn the barges are going to move 1 toward a hero. Oh, 2 spaces. So actually that barges will be able to reach her. I don't know if we want that to happen. I mean, she's got the saber and everything, but that only gives her a 3. Barges Hound has a 4 fight dice. Yeah, let's take that back before it's too late. You know what she's going to do? She's going to linger there and draw another card. I don't think she has a card from here yet, actually, because she's just been fighting. Yeah, her saber came from the manor. So let's just take that turn back and roll again. The only thing she has to not roll is a 1. She didn't. So we're going to draw another card of the Abandoned Keep. And let's see what we got here. Okay, well, here we go. Tools of Science. You may now use cunning instead of combat during a fight. Wow, that's not the right person to have that. Okay, so she's going to trade off those Tools of Science with somebody at some point. That is a really useless card for her. Her cunning is a 1 because of her mark of the devil. But anyway, that ends Lucy Handbook's turn. Now we'll be moving on to Carl. Soldier, he's doing pretty good. He's got a very high spirit. He's also got an extra wound. And he is at the Manor House with Katrina. What can he do there? You know, he's not going to really do anything for her. He's just going to move. I think he's going to head over toward the windmill and see if he can get an item there. So let's move up to Carl. He's right here. He rolled a 3. And he needs items. You know what? He does. He needs items badly. But anyway, he's going to go 1, 2, 3 over to here as he heads toward the windmill. He's just out in the middle of nowhere. Okay. And then, last but not least, for turn 6, we have Inspector Cook. Okay, Inspector Cook is on the Forgotten Isle here. He's going to get off. So first thing he has to do is roll to see which direction he's going to go in. He's going to go southward. He rolled 6 for his movement, so it's going to take him 2 movement to go to the South Docks. I think he's going to stay there. He's going to first roll a d6. On a 3, he draws an event card. Okay, he rolled a 5, so he does draw an event card. It's always a good thing. Let's see. What do we get? Knocked away. Play this card when any hero, including yourself, takes one or more wounds in a fight. Prevent all of the wounds instead. Okay, there you go. That's what he drew there for, and then he's going to roll his cunning of 4 to try and, his cunning of 4 to try and draw or get those 2 tokens. Okay, he actually failed completely. He rolled nothing higher than a 3, so he did not get to draw the tokens there. Because remember, if he did, he would have gotten 1 extra. So that's the end of turn 6. Now we have to go on to turn 6 mystery phase. Here's our mystery phase roll. Okay, we got a 9. What's a 9? Let's see, 9. Unnatural storm. A powerful supernatural storm is blown over the town. Immediately discard any mystery cards in play that is keyword weather. Also, roll once on the villain's minion chart, re-rolling any non-event result to see what evil the storm has brought. If the villain attacks during the storm, it does so at a random location and is +3 combat. So we roll on the minion chart. We roll a 3. That's going to be a ghost soldier. So one of these guys is going to appear somewhere, coming with the evil storm that has brewed into the town. It's going to be a number of those, and this is going to be at the blacksmith. So evil beasts and creatures are starting to consume the town. Okay. And also we have to do at the start of the mystery phase, the bar jests, the dogs, move, and we have a couple of them around. So let's see, we have 2 of them on the board right now. We got one here, and let me see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3. There. Okay, we got a bunch of, all 3 heroes are 4 away that are closest to him. So that is Katrina with an honor of 5, Lucy with an honor of 4, and Carl with an honor of 5. So I guess I'm just going to get to pick. Well, if I'm going to have anything go fight somebody, I guess I will have him go fight Carl right now. So this one goes from here to here, heading towards Carl, 2 spaces. And then this one over here is going to head toward, can't go through that block space, so it's going to move down to the bog on its way to chase down the inspector, who does have a crossbow. He's not the super toughest guy in the world, but he's got stuff, so he should be okay. Alright, and that ends that part, so now we just need to draw our mystery card, which is Late Night Experiments. If Dr. Manning is still alive, he is. He's one of the. Dr. Manning is one of the elders. He is right there. Dr. Manning. Okay. So, if the elder Dr. Manning is still alive, roll a d6 for every ally and animal item currently in play, including unsold town items. Okay, this is probably something I'm going to have to do. If he's been killed or has joined the villain moves, he hasn't, but he's conducting wicked experiments on allies and stuff. So let's see that. We do have one ally in play, and I got to go through the town item deck. So I'll be right back to that. Poor Mabel, one of the horses that is for sale at the town, went up and disappeared. That's the one that rolled a 6. Yeah, and it's removed from the game permanently. So that item is gone, discarded, kaput, poof. Yeah. However, the other horse did survive, goes back to the town item deck. And then also I rolled a 2 for his little ally there, so he gets to survive as well. So that card didn't do a whole lot to us, not so bad. But we do know that somebody in town is conducting terrible experiments on people around town. That is going to end our mystery phase for this turn and end our playthrough for today. I hope I didn't make too many mistakes. I don't think that I did. But anyway, we will talk to you soon.